What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of On The Bench with Pete. And I've finished the Eshers, so they're off the bench. Yay! I'm on to some different stuff this week. As you may know, this is the series where you put on in the background whilst you hobby, paint or build or whatever you want to do to pass the time easier. And in this episode, I'm going to be working on hopefully a multitude of different separate things. I still have my Death Guard to put bits and bobs on, as you know, but they come and go in between episodes. I've still got my Sanguinary Priest. I may do something on him. I've got an Inquisitor, I've got Sly Marbo, I've got Marnius Calgar, I've got Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, a professor, and some other gothic looking dude from maybe Victorian steampunk or whatever. They're all characters. Well, the last ones are characters I'm hopefully going to be using for some Call of Cthulhu at some point, or other Sherlock Holmes type-esque games, or the Dracula in London, or whatever it's called. There is a game called that, I know. But anyway, get some models, get some paints and glues, something to drink, and let's get to the bench. Okay, so this is what I've got on my bench. I've also got a club biscuit on my bench. Yeah, you may have seen I was building yesterday, so hence the cutters and files. I'm literally, you see me coming in, tidying up. This is like, you know, live on the bench preparations here. Yeah, I got a club biscuit, so that might be handy. There's my Inquisitor, as you can see. I'm doing a lot of him in lead belcher. He's got a lot of armour on. I want him to just be like silver armour. But his robes and cloak I'll do different, and the fur around it. Sly Marbo. Be working on him. So I've got him to work on. What else? Do some stone effect on this base so that I can put my Pulp Professor on here. This is a Reaper Bones model that I cut off his ordinary plastic base yesterday. I want to put him on this when it's all done. So that's that. Sherlock Holmes with his pipe and a lantern. He did have a magnifying glass, but that kind of well, it's not broken, but I weakened the handle on the magnifying glass. It's only weak, like a little piece of pewter. So yeah, that didn't work out too good, but I've got him to do. Oh, Dr. Watson here. The reason he's got lead belcher on his gun is because I had some left over. I didn't want to waste it. And this gothic looking dude here, as I say, which could be used in Sherlock Holmes adventures. So, and not to forget rather, my Sanguinary Priest, which I'm still working on. Yeah. Let's just pop my timer on so I get a rough idea of how long I'm going here. Forgive me for eating whilst doing this. I'm setting myself up. I've got my coffee. So I'm looking at what I do is I set myself up typically. I think, what do I want to do first? I think I'll work on this base first. Mechanicus Standard Grey. So that will be my first port of call. Great. Of course, I've got Dark Reaper. No, I'll use Mechanicus Standard Grey. I've got a dry brush here. I'll just grab some tissue. Little pots and things out the way. Another bite of my club bar. It's part of my lunch, you see. Right, what are we going to talk about today? Well, the weather for one thing. Apparently we're due another snow session. I mean, I hope we're not. It was nice to see it falling first time round, but I'm really not in a hurry to want to repeat that. The reason being, people go too nuts over it. There, that's quite good for a first layer. I'll leave that one out. Mechanicus Standard Grey is a great grey. It's a wonderful grey. I like it as much as a grey as I like Mephiston Red as a red, you know, to be honest. My knife away as well. Tidy up, folks, that's what you gotta do. Do as I say, not as I do. Right. Of course I'll tidy up the rim of this, but it's a resin base, so I think it'll look quite good once it's done. So I'll start painting, then I'll stick the Professor on, and then I'll start painting him. So I've got Marnius Calgar then. More work on some more golds on him, I think. Sanguinary Priest. I think. Yeah, I'll put some non-oil around the rim of that base, I think. And then I will dry brush it up afterwards. Longbeard Grey or something akin to that. Right, there we go. Not bad. That can go over there. So I'll probably spend the rest of the entire session drying. Okay. This station is handy for keeping a few paints out that are kind of essential for every kind of session, like blacks and dull oils and whatever else. So yeah. The weather then. Yeah, so they forecast snow and rain. It's forecasted in Honiton, which is where I would be going tomorrow to see my mum, at 8 o'clock in the morning, and to be honest, I don't want to get caught in a snowstorm. Last time people got caught on Holden Hill, which is kind of like this hill halfway between where my mum lives and where I live, and traffic was stuck on the motorway on this hill, and I thought, I don't want to be stuck in my car in bad weather. I just don't. I mean, I wouldn't be as worried or bothered if I still had my Land Rover, but I don't. So I've got to be sensible about it. And yeah, just take it easy, you know. Just go easy on it. Let's get some shades on it. Let's put some Reichland Flesh shade on Sly Marbo. Sure, I was going to do all his base colours first, but I think I can put some. I don't know actually. Do I put black grey on his jacket? Oh, that's a tricky one. Yeah, that's a tricky one. If you can hear any noise in the background, it's because my neighbour. Do you remember I told you they had their shed caught on fire? Well, they live in a council house. See, we own our house here, but next door is a council house, and they got the council in. Well, they knocked it down these last couple of days. Really noisy. I couldn't make any videos those days, which was quite annoying. But yeah, that was quite annoying. But now they're in the process of building it again, so I don't know why they couldn't have just done up the old building. It was just a shell. It's a brick shed. But there you go. Council here, we pay that, don't we? In our council tax and things. That's what we pay for, I guess. So come on in, chaps, and build it up again. Right. So I'm looking. What shall I paint? I need to get these guys on some sort of holding bases if I'm going to paint them, which isn't a big deal, you know. I might as well do that now. Yeah, 3 lids. 1, 2, 3. And of course I'll have 3 miniatures to go on them. It shows he's Sherlock Holmes. I think his coat needs to be browns. Dark going through to lighter, but yeah. I quite like these bases that these models come on though. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson are Chronoscope Reaper. Or Reaper Chronoscope, whatever. You know, the Chronoscope series from Reaper. It's not the Bones series. So they're metal. This guy's metal as well, but he's I forget what line he was from. I don't know if I still got it. Ah, there we go. He is Citizens of a Far Out Dimension, Lucid Eye Publications. Yeah, that's who he's from. So Lucid Eye Publications. So yeah. Do I do a black coat on him or just a dark brown? I don't know. Dark brown. I mean, black is okay. I don't have the problem with black. It's just that sometimes I think it can look a little boring sometimes. But maybe dark brown. I think I'll put a dark. Let's have a look at my brown. Let's see what I've got here. Now, I've got Rhinox hide. That's a good starting point. And Umbral Umber. Both are excellent for that. I've got Dryad Bark, which again is another dark one, slightly lighter. I want a dark one. I think I'm going to go with one of these. I think I'm going to go with Umbral Umber. I think, yes. Shake it up. I'm going to pop one of these metal ball bearings into the pot. I love these P3 pots. They are great. Until the lids break, and they can be a little bit weak on the bit that bends the lid open, like the hinge bit. So if they had a stronger hinge, they'd probably be the ultimate paint pot for me. So I'm going to put some of this Umber on this Gothic guy here. He's got a rather large coat, and see what that looks like. I'll use this, I believe was the blister pack for him, the front of it. So I'm going to need this brush here. Let's pop some paint out. And I think what I'll do is I'll put 1 drop of retarder in it, because I want to take my time. I'll use that to thin it down. They're quite thin anyway, I notice. P3 paints. So we've got a regiment. Shall I use a regiment or character? Detail. Character brush, I think. Grab myself another piece of blue towel. Right, yeah, so, you know, I hope this weather doesn't cut us off, because really we do get left kind of stranded almost in Plymouth because of, you know, get cut off a bit from the outside world. Right, let's start this one. And I don't want that to be the case, obviously. I've got some buttons on this overcoat here, which could pop out and help give the miniature a bit more depth. Maybe it's hair black though, I'm not entirely sure. Move that over there. I'll move him over there, up the way slightly. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. The neighbours are having their I was going to say fence, it's not, it's a shed rebuilt. But yeah, it was a bit annoying yesterday. Not that it can be helped, of course, but I was trying to do voiceover work. It's not easy when you've got Hilti drills and hammer drills going in the background. Well, it could have been worse. I'd rather that though than music blaring, so that's good. Which we get from the other side, which is a pain. This character brush is good. I do like the army painter brushes. I love these ergonomic handles. I think they're amazing. Just so easy to hold, you know. Just you do a lot of painting, it can make your hand ache, and the brush can often slip out of your hand that you grasp sometimes. I mean, they still do with these, but not so much, I find. So primed them up yesterday. I mean, it must be quite humid out here at the moment. Well, the last couple of days, because paints have taken a lot longer to dry, I've noticed. Particularly primer, which bit of a pain, but there you go. I have to put my dehumidifier on today, I think, which helps immensely. If you haven't got one and you've got a problem with your humidity, I really recommend getting a dehumidifier. They are worth their weight in gold, they really are. Tried my camera angle a little bit lower this time, just always looking for a better camera angle. I mean, I know there isn't going to be a perfect camera. I mean, I could do it from the other side. I never thought about that. Coming down from the other side, it might be. But then my brush would be in the way. There's always something going to be in the way, whether it's my hand or my brush on either side, I think. So, yeah. Difficult to ascertain whether something is the coat or the hairline sometimes. Oh well. That isn't a bad brown actually, I quite like that. Yeah, do I do Sherlock's jacket as that for a base coat? I think I will. not how I normally paint, because I normally paint from the inside out, but since I've got the paint here, I'll leave the paint out to remind me what colour it was when I need to clean up. And I inevitably will need to clean up because of doing it this way. Because normally I go like skin and shirt and work my way through to the outer garments, which is a great way of doing it because you clean up each layer as you go with the previous layer, you know. It's whatever works for you, really, isn't it? Everybody's got their own method of doing things. I like doing things different ways. I just like the therapy of doing it in the first place, really. It's my birthday soon, on the 24th. So when is this going to go up? No. My birthday would have been and gone, I think, by the time this episode goes up. But yeah. So that's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that. We usually go to Exeter on my birthday, my wife and I. Have a meal out, and of course I go into Games Workshop. This time I can say, oh hey, why didn't you take me on? Yeah, you gits. I don't need you. Actually, I'm glad I didn't get a job after people got stranded on the motorway during the bad weather. That was, that was not good. Who got caught on a train as well, so that wouldn't have been great. Let's do his hat too, I think. Next question is Dr. Watson. What about his coat? Yes, I'll do his coat and this brown as well, or his jacket. I can change it up on the next layer with different colours. That's what we'll do. Because I want them to have a similar feel, you see, these miniatures. So for the record, I'm using, it's called Umbral Umber by P3 for their base coats on their jackets and coats and things. So when I can't remember what I used, I can look back and go, oh right, okay. I used P3 Umbral Umber. Looked like Rhinox hide, but it wasn't. Yeah. What about his trousers? I think I'll do his trousers the same. Yeah. I don't know what he's carrying in this case Like old-fashioned briefcase thing he's got there. Don't know what it could be. Right. Professor, do you have... no, we'll do him different. I think we'll do him a little bit more flamboyant. But for now, that's not bad. Anybody else? Yeah, this cloak could be. The Inquisitor, yes, I think so. So we've gone from painting. Let's come back a bit. Yeah, we've gone from painting metal to resin. This fine cast model. I like painting brown. I don't know why. It's got reddish undertones to it, I suppose. Or vice versa. No, I don't want the other robes to be the same, but I went shopping earlier and I've got to go out again later to the chemist, but I stocked up a little bit. I didn't go crazy like a lot of people do. I just made sure we had, you know, all the essentials in. I bought an extra loaf of bread. I think that's the only thing I did. An extra loaf of bread and one extra carton of soya milk. That's about the extent of my craziness. I mean, you watch. I'm surprised it wasn't busier, to be honest. I thought people would be stocking up for the apocalypse today. No. So absolutely everything. I'll do the robes. The other robes a different colour. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Slime Arbor, do you have anything I want brown? Well, we could do a couple of his pouch things. Yeah. Off camera, yeah. Off camera. You don't need to see what I'm doing. Alright. I think Slime Marbo is going to be a strange one. I think he's going to come together all of a sudden. bit like my sanguinary priest. It was like all of a sudden it was like, oh wow, he looks alright, you know. God, sheet and put a little bit of brown there. Smoking a cigar, so not easy, right? I think it was one of the Goliath gang in Necromunda when I was painting him. He had a cigar in his mouth, well, the model, you know, and the cigar, about the same size as this cigar here, was a separate piece. I kid you not. You know, it was just ridiculously small, far smaller than the pieces you cut off normally. I think his base decorations will be harder than him. Just what I think. Handle of the gun. That can be brown though. Gonna have it brown. Yeah, there we go. Little Sly. He's got something on his chest as well. A pouch of some descript, which needs attention. So I'll just do that. So, what are you guys working on? As always, I'm thinking, you know, for my birthday, of picking up a towel. Start collecting set. What do you think? Always fancy painting the suits. I'd like to pick up a few more models as well, like these single character ones for my role playing and stuff. Do believe there's a bird on my roof. Let's put my ink. Well, I'll let my quizzes dry off over there for a bit. What's next then? What's next? I know. I'll put my painting handle over there. I could do the next layer of dry brushing, which will be Dawnstone. There we go. Dawnstone. Sip of coffee. Oh dear. No, I'm at 31 minutes already? Surely not. Good grief. Time's just flying away here. I swear, time gets quicker, hour by hour, you know. Right. Just You get slightly lighter, you see, with each dry brushing. So the next one will be Administratum Grey, and that will be very light. That one. What do I do next? That's the thing. I want to do some work on my professor, but I don't know what I could do. The black on. I mean, I have black shoes, so I could do those. Because I can hold him by his body. I should be using gloves, and people have told me this, and you're absolutely right. I don't disagree with you. I'm not going to thin this down because it's just shoes. Just the dampness of the brush. And I might even seal his shoes with some varnish before sticking it to the base. And that's that done, so to speak. Yeah. Yes, his shoes are black, which is good, very good. Sherlock's pipe, I think I'll have that kind of an ivory, although it's very small. This chap here, to do his hair, I should give him a name really. Actually, I'll thin the black down a bit for the hair because there's more detail. There wasn't really any on the shoes, so a bit of water, thin that down. I may even do his, I'll call it a bowler hat. I may even do that black. I don't know. He's an intriguing character, for sure. Yeah. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah. I could have his hat like a very reddy brown, like a very brown crimson, so that would be quite cool as well, maybe. Dr. Watson, do you have black shoes? Yeah, you can have black shoes, sir. Why not? Yeah, so it's not long until my birthday. Looking forward to it. Grab myself some new models. Bought a propagator today. I usually get one every year, but you know, this year I'm going to be a bit more serious about growing some vegetables or whatever. I want to put a bit more black with this. I really want to have a go at it, you know. It would be awesome to grow, say, baby tomatoes or chili peppers. That'd be brilliant. I'd like that. I won't do his moustache until I've done his skin. I'm doing this case thing black though. I'm not filling that down either. I'll do the edges, like the bindings, a different colour, maybe Elf-1 grey, is it? But I've got to carry on work on my diorama as well for my wife's second book, Parallax. She's finished it, by the way. My wife has finished her second book, first draft. We're on the second draft now, which I'm going through. I'm nearly halfway through. And it's very exciting. I'm loving the story, and the way she's written it is such that I haven't got to do much in the way of editing. She's improved 1,000-fold with the way she writes. She's got a good writing ethic now and technique. How she does it, really good. Dear me. Yeah, so there, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. See, his lantern, I'm going to be doing some work on too. Put that black away, I've finished with that now. 4 now. His lantern. Some reds. I'm thinking of oranges and yellows. Right. So, what have we got here? Bright red foundry. Don't know. Let's see. Evil Sun Scarlet, I think, for the. I'm going into Wild Rider Red, Fire Dragon Bright, and maybe some yellow. I don't know. We'll try those. What about Troll Slayer Orange? Have I got Troll Slayer Orange? Yes, I have. So maybe that would be better. Oops, got some on my hand now. So, Evil Sun Scarlet first. Let's use a pot for that. That one over there. Yeah, I'm going to work on Sherlock's lantern. That's what I'm going to do. So there's 4 sides to the lantern. I'm not going to fit it down, there's no point, because I'm just popping it in the recesses. I'm using my Klinsky Masterclass brush here, Army Painter still. So yeah, let's just get that on there. Then once I've done all 4 sides with all the colours and brightnesses I want, I'll do the frame of the lantern. There. Nice. That was nice and easy. Yeah, I like to give this chappy this like gothic steampunky guy. I don't know why I think of steampunk, but he's got a cane, a walking stick. But his hat, I want to have a brownie red for his hat. Bit like corn red. Nah. Brown. blood. Black red. Perfect. Black red. That's what I'm looking for. If it comes out alright. Sometimes these paints don't. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Right, so let's pop a bit of water in with that. Thin that down. Yeah, that's about the right consistency for a bowler hat, I think. Oh dear me. Keep wanting to belch. Right, go to my detail brush. He's got a band around his hat as well, with a feather in it or something, or a ticket or something. Could be a ticket. Black, red. I mean, that's just perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. I thought I was going to have to mix that one up, but this will do nicely. Yeah, we like that. I want the summer to hurry up and arrive so I can finish, well not finish, but crack on with my Memory Lane series. Now that is purely like a self-indulgent series for me. It's more for my benefit, but I feel that once I've got the videos out there on YouTube, they're kind of immortalised a bit, and that makes me happy. Part of my history that won't die. Does that make sense? I hope so anyway. Yeah, so there's his hat. You might need another second coat on that one. But yeah, black, red. Part of it, could I use that for the robes, the inner robes on this guy? Don't know, I don't know, I just don't know. No, but I think I can use it for the casing of his bolt gun, which I'm going to do. Yeah. I didn't want it to be. I mean, a lot of painters use reds for bolt guns, and it looks quite effective. But I want this one to be a bit darker. I'll do the whole casing first, and then I can do different bits, different colours later on. Yes, very nice. What do you think? Sorry, you probably can't see. It's not the great. It's not really the showcase type of lighting I'm using at the moment. So, right, I'll do another coat on this chappie's hat here. I think with the metal, you definitely need a second coat. I might do well, I'll do the band a different colour. I might do a black band around his hat or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm liking that. I like that a lot. Oh, the question I'm asking myself is, do I want to do Watson's hat the same colour? I really don't know. I really don't. No. I could do the professor's trousers this colour though, couldn't I? Yeah, because he's going to be a bit more of a flamboyant character. So his trousers can be red-black. I've decided yeah, so hopefully I can grow some plants in my propagator, some little baby tomato. Even if I just grew one tomato, a little baby cherry tomato, and could eat it, I'd feel pretty chuffed. I got the tomato seeds, I got lettuce seeds and pepper seeds with it. I think it'd be cool. Nice little bit of growth. I presume, I don't want to put them outside, especially with the cold weather coming. I'll keep them indoors. It's not like I'm growing a whole crop or anything, just a couple of plants, So I think it'll look good on the windowsill. Right. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a flamboyant professor, this one. Like one of those nutty professors that you had at uni. The very eccentric ones. I don't know if anybody had that type. I certainly did when I was at uni. There was a couple of really eccentric professors there. Went to Exeter University, by the way. I did a spot of time at Warzone as well, which is the university college here in Plymouth, because that was their English course. Right. There we go. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot, actually. Yeah. You're really coming on here now. But I think I've approached the end of this on the bench episode. So before I go, let's have a quick look at what we've got here. So the Browns have really done a good with this P3 Umbral Umbra. I'm really impressed with it. I quite like it. I'm going to use it more often. Started here at Sherlock's Lantern with the Evil Sun Scarlet. I'll go Wild Rider Red and Troll Slayer Orange. The Nutty Professor here, a little bit of Slime Arbo. Yeah, liking that. Okay, so I think we'll end it there. So thank you once again for joining me in this episode of On the Bench. I'm really super chuffed at what I've got done in this session. I'm really happy with that, and it's so nice to have a change of scenery from doing like Warhammer stuff. Although I know I got slime over there, and I did do the base. I did wash the base of the Sanguinary Priest as well. I don't really count that because that was just one quick thing I did, and that was done. So the others, and the Inquisitor, but he can be used. I'm thinking of using him for a variety of things, not just Warhammer. Maybe more of that on another video, who knows. But anyway, thanks for painting along, or building along, or driving along, or whatever you're doing along with me here on this On the Bench episode. Not forgetting the base. Do some more on that. I'll do another layer on that before I finish. So remember, all brushes lead to war. I will see you on the next video. Like and share this video and all that stuff if you want, and I really would appreciate that. And if you can, check out my Patreon page. That would be even more awesome as well. The link should be up on the screen, or it's in the video description anyway if you want to do that. If not, no worries. But thanks anyway. See you again, and bye for now.